We are back, everybody, for another new episode of the Mental Toughness Workout Today project. This video today is going to be about how to push yourself and stop relying on others to do it for you. It's pretty much of an absolute, but I swear to you guys, people, when I run into old clients and I ask themselves, how's the training going? They always tell me the same thing. They'll tell me their training is doing pretty well, but they can't go as intense with the training because only I can push them to that level. Now, I'm flattered with this compliment. It's really a nice thing to say, especially because I know how hard I ride my clients. But then again, it doesn't hold well for them if they need an idiot like me to scream at them and throw F-bombs in order to get them to run faster or do a goddamn another rep on a deadlift. If this sounds like you, and you need your workout partner, or you need to be in a CrossFit class, or you need to have your CrossFit coach motivate you, then it is a bad thing. It's a sign that you're overly dependent on others to motivate you. Again, if this sounds like you gotta stop that, people, and you have to learn how to motivate and push yourself. Why? Well, what are you gonna do if they don't show up? If they don't show up, you're probably going to half-ass it and just slack off like you have been doing in the past. So it is important that you learn to motivate yourself with the training. Now here's the tip of the day. Nobody should push you harder than yourself. Let me say this again in a different way. Only you should push yourself harder to the next level and not anybody else. Now, this is a challenge I want you to do. I want you to go work out by yourself. And I want you to do a comparison with how you're feeling and training when you're solo and when you're with a group of people. If you're training by yourself and you find that you're not training as hard when you normally do when you're with your buddies, then you're not pushing yourself enough. You're not getting to that next level. You have to prove to yourself, people, that you could do this on a consistent way. If not, you're never going to get to that next level and you're never going to get mentally tough. One of the most effective ways to do this is that when you're working out by yourself and you're having that inner dialogue and the inner self-talk that we're always constantly talk about, instead of listening to your coach's voice in your head or your CrossFit coach telling you what to do, stop it. Try to listen to your own voice. Let your own words guide you to the training. This is important. Now, in order to do this and make this very intense, you got to make your stories and your words as personal as possible. Yes, I'm talking about those things that you are embarrassed about or afraid to tell people, because that pain that you're feeling that you don't want to share with people, that's the shit that's going to make you move forward and go hard on a workout. The best thing about this when you're working alone is that you don't have to tell anybody what you're saying. Only you yourself know it. Again, the more personal your stories are that you tell yourself, the more fuel and the more fire that you have. This is how, people, you will learn to motivate yourself. And when you can do this, I'm telling you, there's nothing more empowering and freeing to know and depend on only you yourself to get you through a workout. That's the tip today. If you like this tip, there's another tip similar to this in my book in chapter 7. If you don't have my book, get it now, because chapter 7 will help you and motivate you, especially when you can't push yourself and you're overly dependent on people to get you through a workout. That's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow.